Throughout Texas, almost 500 game wardens patrol the backcountry and the waterways of our state. They have the same authority as any other law enforcement officer, but there's a big difference. Wardens protect our natural resources, and their day-to-day responsibilities are as varied as the communities where they live and work. Jonathan Gray is a warden on a stakeout.
We've had a long-term surveillance on this particular site in front of us. They're using it to dump wastewater treatment sludge. They have a permit, except they're not following the permit guidelines. Sometimes 10 trucks coming out here a day, multiply that by 8,000 gallons, that's enough to make a river roll on its own.
And sometimes working undercover means flying overhead.
I love flying, and it's fun, and it's just a part of the job. I'd rather be in the air than on the ground, I'll be honest with you.
You've seen what wardens do by air and by land. This is what they do by sea. Enforce our fishing law.
Good morning, State Game Warden.
Henry Balderramas is one such officer.
How are you doing this morning? Wondering if we could take a look at your fish here.
That's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Commercial fishing is a multi-billion-dollar business, and boats that don't follow the rules threaten the entire industry.
Could I take a look at your license, please?
You'll always have the folks that want to go ahead and try to take more than what they should versus the folks that walk that straight line and say, no, you know, I'm not going to do that.
All right, thank you, Mr. Wynn. You guys have a good day. Thank you very much.
It's up to us to go out there to make sure that no one is taking more than what they should, so that industry will continue to thrive. In a nutshell, that's who we are, is we are protecting the natural resources for use today and for use tomorrow.
How you do, sir? State Game Warden, you doing okay?
Dornell Christ is one of many wardens who patrol the lakes of Texas.
Want to do a water safety check, make sure you got everything you need.
Dornell's job is to inspect the equipment on a boat.
Okay.
He's also on the lookout for intoxicated boaters.
How many beers have you had today?
And he may have just found one.
Did you know your ABCs from A to Z?
Yes, sir.
Can you sing them without singing them?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Don't sing them, I want you to say them for me.
After some exercises to assess the man's sobriety,
Can I start over, man?
I'm gonna ask you now to go ahead, you're gonna board my boat.
he's taken ashore for more extensive tests.
And when I tell you the truth, I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes only. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
A boating while intoxicated citation carries the same legal weight as one issued for driving a car while intoxicated.
Am I doing all right now?
Go ahead.
Your driver's license can be suspended and you can go to jail.
Okay, sir, go ahead. Put your hand down. Here we place under arrest and taken to the Limestone County Jail. Our job is to make sure everybody can enjoy the resources safely. We take pride in that. We take pride. We don't like taking people to jail, but if it keeps someone safe, then it's worth it.
Often, it is game wardens who are among the first responders following a natural disaster.
We got our assignment was to go to the downtown area of New Orleans. So we launched our boats and was getting people out by airboat, by flat bottom boats.
We would go down into the communities that were flooded and begin to go from house to house, street to street.
Hello? Anybody home? Hello?
This is extremely emotional situation to go and work something like this. I guarantee you before it's all said and done, I'm probably going to break down and have a big cry.
The wardens work long and hard hours, and I'll say this, there's not a game warden out there who isn't ready to answer the call, because that's what law enforcement is all about. In this profession, it's about dealing with people and providing service to people.
But in providing this service, wardens occasionally put themselves in harm's way. And there's the inherent risk of walking into an unknown situation.
How you boys doing? McCall, State Game Warden. How you?
That's generally not a problem for Arthur McCall.
They'd check your license if I could.
He's been a warden for nearly 4 decades.
John, everything looks good.
And he knows most of the hunters in his jurisdiction.
To me, it's a real satisfying job, and the reason I say that, I have landowners in this area that I've dealt with for years, and they refer to me as their game warden. Hello. And if that won't make you stand up and smile, nothing will.
But being involved in one's community takes time and effort.
Come on around, guys. How are you guys doing today? You having a good time?
How many of y'all have been fishing before? Raise your hand. Good, a lot of y'all.
Does anybody know why these deer horns are different here on the bottom?
This large fish on the top, can anybody tell me what it is? And raise your hand.
We're fixing to go boating, but first he needs to wear a life jacket, right? So we're gonna put a life jacket on him. Zip it up.
This is Pinky Gonzalez's favorite part of the job, acting as an ambassador of sorts, promoting outdoor safety.
So is this guy ready to go?
There's a lot of kids, they love the outdoors, but along with enjoying the outdoors, there's a safety factor involved in it. And I think safety is very, very important.
Our job is moving more and more towards conservation and safety. Each year, we end up with more people utilizing the resource, which our job becomes more vital.
And that's what our job is, to educate y'all and to tell you what you need.
You gotta hang on to your rod.
Oh, to get off. There's another big one.
Whenever we make their experience a positive experience, including bringing kids out and taking them fishing and taking them hunting,
It's a nice one.
we are ensuring that people continue to utilize the resource in a responsible manner.
Oh, somebody's got one.
Gavin, that's 3.
You did good.
This is for me. This is what I want to do because I love the outdoors, I love law enforcement, and I love people. And this job gives you the opportunity to do all three.
People sometimes don't know who we are or what we are until they meet us, and then we're there. And that's just the most wonderful feeling ever.